Hello everyone, and welcome to part 3, How to Make a Mutator. To make a mutator, you want to right-click in an open space, go to Blueprints, and Blueprint Class. It will bring up this Pick Parent Class window. In the All Classes search bar, you are going to want to type Mutator. Then you select Mutator Component, and then click Select. Now we want to give our new mutator a name. Now that we have it created, we can open it up. Now, this is similar to how when we opened up the Heavy. On the right side, you see details and different information. These are the different mutator types that can be activated. The one that we're going to use for this is check replacement. By ticking this on, it allows us to use the function override, which on the left side, hovering over the function's header, you see an override dropdown. We are going to want to click that and click check replacement. That will bring us to this window. What the check replacement does is that whenever an actor would be spawned, this runs and would normally just allow the actor to spawn normally. What we are going to do is have it check the original Heavy, and if you would spawn as the Heavy, instead you spawn as our Heavy. To check if the actor that would spawn is a Heavy, and to replace it with our own, we will first need a comparison. To do so, we're going to drag off of the actor node and create an equals comparison for a class. You can do this by simply typing equals in this menu. This will allow us to compare the class that would be spawning to a class of our own choosing. What we're going to do is set the class that it is checking against as the Heavy. Not our Heavy custom, the original Heavy. Now we have it checking to see whether or not it is the original Heavy that would spawn. However, we don't have any logic for what it'll do once it finds a comparison. To fix this, we need to drag off of the return value of our comparison. Then right-click to open the node creation menu and make a branch node. Now, we're going to hook up the check replacement to the branch, and we are going to hook the true branch up to the return node. Now, on the out actor class, we are going to want to put our custom Heavy class that we made in the previous episode. With this, we are now replacing any Heavy that would spawn with our own custom Heavy, but this leaves us with a problem. Currently, if something isn't a Heavy, it will not spawn. We can remedy this by going to the return node and duplicating it. Then moving the duplicate aside so it's not overlapping with the original. Now what we're going to do is take the false branch of our branch node and attach it to the return node. Then go to the actor class and drag it over to the return node that is attached to the false end of the branch. Now, whenever an actor would spawn, it will check to see if the actor that would spawn is the Heavy, and if it is the Heavy, it'll spawn our Heavy instead. If it's not, it will spawn as whatever it would have originally. If you don't pass through the actor class to this return node, your mod will not work. Now that we have our mutator set up, we can return to the main editor. Currently, we have our custom class and our custom mutator, but the game doesn't know that it needs to load our mutator to load our class. To do so, we need to go into the world settings and add it to the mutator list. Now, you should be able to play and be able to spawn as your custom character. As you can see, we have spawned with the shotgun in hand, and if we swap to our secondary, we have the normal Titan rocket launcher. Now that we have our mutator made and are able to spawn as our custom class, we will want to publish our mod, which we will be covering in part 4, Publishing Your Mod.